Hi, I'm Trent.
I'm Ajit.
I'm Sam.
And we're here to share our thoughts on the intermediate curricular renewal.
We're all wrapping up our second year of the IB diploma. A major element of this diploma is the CAS program.
CAS stands for Creativity, Activity, and Service, and it requires the IB diploma students to consistently participate in creative expression, physical activity, and community service throughout their 2 years of study. For example, as part of my CAS experience, I worked in our school's greenhouse, where I felt like I was really able to develop my perseverance and my responsibility, as well as my interest in gardening.
Growing up, I was heavily involved in the scouting movement. This taught me from a young age the importance of community. Thanks to CAS, I've gone back and become a leader myself in it, and now I get to teach all the kids what I learned when I was their age. This has also helped me to grow my own leadership skills.
Intermediate school is a crucial time in the development of young minds. At the start of grade 8, I found myself with no real friend group, hobbies, interests, or anything really outside of school time. By joining not only the school community, but the surrounding community, I was able to build connections, find my own hobbies and interests, and really develop my character. The skills I learned in intermediate school became indispensable when I took on leadership roles in high school.
The intermediate curricular renewal focuses a lot on active learning and student-led learning, very reminiscent of our experience in the CAS program. This is an opportunity to strengthen relationships between intermediate students and their surrounding communities. Additionally, it could strengthen communities all across the island through the involvement of more youth.
As part of Charlottetown Rural Student Council Executive, I've seen this year a real lack of interest from the student body to involve themselves in the activities that we attempt to plan. In addition to this, I see low enthusiasm from the student body to show their passions through things like clubs. It really feels like the school dies the moment classes are over. I hope that with this renewal, we can encourage the student body to interact more with their community and make the school more than just a place to go in the morning and come back from in the afternoon.
There's a filtering issue with the current active learning programs, such as Duke of Edinburgh. The same students go into the same programs every year because those programs target the same students. We need to target the students with equity, encouraging all of them to go into these programs. That way, the ones that need it the most aren't left behind.
There's many ways to encourage more active learning amongst all intermediate students. For example, here's one method of implementation based on our experiences in the CAS program.
Students in intermediate school would be required to complete one experience in physical activity during their grade 7 year, one experience in creativity during their grade 8 year, and one experience in community service in their grade 9 year. Focusing on one component each year will allow students to fully reap the outcomes and benefits of that component without being distracted by a pressure to complete others.
Throughout each year, the students will be tasked with intermittent guided reflections that'll help place emphasis on the desired learning outcomes. With a continued focus on equity, these reflections can take on many forms, such as artifacts, written reflections, or even portfolios expressing the students' learning over the years.
With the implementation of such a system, the benefits of active learning would be brought to many more intermediate students.
Through these changes to the intermediate curriculum, we can work together towards a brighter future for youth on PEI.